everyone, it's Laura. Thanks for joining me today. We're inside, but we are going to go outside and check out the garden. No worries. I will give you guys a garden update in just a few minutes, but I wanted to give you a quick life update first. No big deal. Just those of you that have been with me for a while might have noticed that I haven't been as active on the on this channel in the past couple months, and that's just because I haven't been feeling great. It doesn't matter. I just haven't been feeling that well over the last few months. Things have progressively gotten worse. So anyway, I've been to the doctor and I do have some issues going on that are just really making me tired. I've got some anemia and some other things going on that hopefully I am going to get dealt with soon. So the future is looking up, but for now I am still really tired, like a lot of the time. So that's just why it's no big deal. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that before we jump into a quick garden update and you see what a freaking mess it is out there. And you're not like, girl, what have you been doing? Because the answer is not much. I haven't been doing much. I just don't have the energy to take care of it right now. But luckily we're going into fall. It feels like fall. It looks like fall. So it's gonna be okay. And I'm kind of just letting things letting things be. You know, I'm usually way more active in the garden, but sometimes you just have to let nature take its course when you're not feeling your best. And that's life. So let's go look at the garden and see how wild and crazy it has gotten, because it is out of control. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. I know it's a little bit out of control. It's not that bad, but we did have a really long drought. It probably didn't rain for like 2 weeks. And during that time, I really didn't water much because I just wasn't feeling up to it. So some stuff, you know, has either died or just isn't looking its best. Like my oak leaf hydrangea. She's still beautiful, but her flowers are all like dried out instead of, you know, aging nicely into the fall as they usually do. But that's okay, because the leaves will still turn and look incredibly gorgeous. And that just hasn't happened yet. We have been getting colder nights, a little bit colder nights, like in the 50s. I think even dipped into the 40s one time. But for the most part, we're still in like the 60s, 70s. But look at look at this situation. Like the hanging gardens of Babylon up in here. I don't hate it. No, I love it. I love a wild, out of control look. And this cup and saucer vine, even though it is very out of control, like you can see, it's actually even starting to go on the roof, which is maybe not the best thing, but it's just an annual vine. It's not like a perennial, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's out of control. I just love it. I love it though. Let's go closer. It still doesn't have any blooms on it. I'm sure it'll be happening soon. But you see, I just let it kind of go wherever the heck it wants. So it's like going over here. It's going over here. It's even like up in here. It's all over the place. But we love it. My black petunia is still alive. Not everything is still alive. But these are, look, they're all alive. Pretty. I am still waiting on these pumpkin on a stick plants. They have like these little blooms. But so far, nothing. Nothing that resembles a pumpkin. But look at the spikes on these bad boys. Kind of crazy. Right out of the leaves like that. That's badass. The alyssum is really taking over right now. Alyssum loves the cooler weather, you guys. I love how it moves into fall because these will last all the way through a frost. They will take a light frost and keep kicking. Alyssum is one of my favorites for that. So there's a lot of it, and I love it. But you can see like this area here, you can't even see where the garden is. It needs to get all mowed and stuff. It's kind of a disaster. And you can even see from here how bad the powdery mildew is on the pumpkins. So we had a little bit of a rough week last week, but I think this week we're gonna get some stuff done. Drew is gonna help me so we can just get some stuff done this weekend, and we'll be good after that. Let's go look at some of the pumpkins in the tunnel, because I do have finally some that are like, you know, hanging down in the tunnel, even though, you know, it's full of powdery mildew. But you see, like this is what you want when you have a pumpkin tunnel. You want pumpkins in it. So we got a few of those. We got a little white one here. And this one off the same plant is like a little peach color. And then I do have a couple of, I can't remember if they're called black cat or black bear. I think they're black cat. I think the black bears are bigger. But I do have a couple of those too. So I'm very excited for those. The pond is doing well so far. I haven't really touched it pretty much since we put it in. But there are frogs. I have a couple of frogs. It's so funny because when you walk over, they start jumping in. So like you don't even see them, but they jump right in and they go down to the lowest point. But sometimes I'll catch one of them, one of the bigger guys, like in this little section here. And I think I might have a picture. If I do, I will insert it there. So it's working, because its intention was to be a wildlife pond. And so far so good. So that is exciting. Also, you know, I'm way into like white blooms this year. We have a lot of woodland aster that grows behind the fence, and I let it grow, and it's in bloom right now. So it's really pretty. Let me get a little closer to a little bit more dense piece here. But isn't it pretty back there? Got a lot of it. I actually really like it so much. I wish, well, I don't wish, I will maybe transplant some of it. Is it perennial or is it self-seeding? I'm not even sure actually. Woodland aster, who knows? I did pull out the 2 big volunteer pumpkins that I had. They were pretty much done and they were getting annihilated by bugs and stuff. So I pulled those out and we got a bunch of pumpkins. I'm like shy to show you them because they're not properly out yet. They're just like 5 little pumpkins sitting on a log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's a bunch of others in other places, but I want to I think I want to line the driveway with them or something like that. I don't know. I want it to look really full. I think I might redo our front like door area. I'm never happy with it, and I'm still not happy with it. So I'm going to be rethinking that. I might be moving the arch from there to the garden gate instead. I'll let you guys know. All right, the cauldron planter, you can almost, I mean, you can't see anything. You can't really see what this is at all. The alyssum is out of control. There's this crimson, I can't remember the name. This red celosia, I don't remember the name of it. I think it was called giant crimson, actually. And it would have been bigger, you know, like a lot bigger, but I just kept cutting it back and cutting it back because it was getting too big. But also this other thing that's kind of ugly now, but this is that red lettuce that I'm waiting for the seeds on, so I can plant a whole bunch more of it next year. But yeah, that's how this is looking. A little bit crazy, a little bit. So I guess that's about it. I don't really have that much to share with you, but I just wanted to check in because it has been a while and I'm feeling good right now. And I just want to take advantage of it, you know, when you're feeling good, you got to take advantage of it. So getting some filming done. I do have those wig videos almost done. I know sometimes I say things like that and then I don't have it. This time I'm telling the truth. So those should be up in the next, I don't want to overpromise, but definitely in the next 2 weeks. It's a lot to edit is the only thing. So stay tuned for those. And thank you guys for joining me for this one. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.